Welcome to the Archives. The Archives are a collection of early teachings from Bishop Monnet, focusing on discipleship and how to live in true freedom through the Word of God. 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 16 through 17 says, "All scriptures is given by inspiration of God and is profitable for doctrine, for reproof, for correction, for instruction in righteousness, that the man of God may be perfect, thoroughly furnished unto all good works." Now let's tune in to the Archives with Bishop Willie Monnet Sr.
Just thank God for another time to be able to get into His Word. So many things that I want to share, but I want to kind of move into another area with y'all. Starting this week would be a different topic or different series that I want to get into. I came out of the last one dealing with a man and a woman's world, but I'm not finished with that yet because there's a lot of things I want to deal with to be able to help you to see that the tradition of men and the humanness of men is getting to a place where they want to make everybody the same. But men today need to be more spiritual alert. God is calling on men to be spiritual alert. The ladies have tried their best to get this thing going, but I'm very aware that to get young men, you need men to attract them. Young men are not going to be attracted by ladies, but so far, I need to tell you that. And even in religious settings, we need men to be able to pass the word on to young men. Young men, and when I say young men, I mean those that may be in their 20s, 30s, that they may be able to help the teenage brothers to be able to see clear, that they won't have to go through all these changes that almost kill you, put you in jail, the devil almost got you in the grave, and then all the more war scars that you're carrying because of the mistakes you've already made. So you can help somebody else not to make the mistake. Because it's all the same. Every generation going to come back to the same thing. We can't beat the grave. We can't beat the principles that God has already set up already. You ain't going to beat God. Many pushing daisies up trying to beat the word of God. And it's still here right now. So I believe that, the most important thing is that men need to understand and be spiritual alert to be able not just to help themselves, but to help their family, their children, their friends, what have you. Because, you're an example to whoever you are a part of. No matter who you are, you stand as an example, you're a leader. Because men are made to be leaders in the first place. But men without the word of God possess not the character of Christ, but the character of Satan, will lead others straight to hell. And I need to tell you that. And there is a difference. There's no such thing as you can't tell the difference because either you're a Christian or you're not. Christ-like means a Christian. That's the definition of a Christian, to be Christ-like. There's no such thing as, the song says, against false religion, humanness. There's a lot of false religion that make you sick when you look at it, because everybody's saying because they go to church, they're all right. I need to start that off tonight. That's a lie. It's a lie. And we as men need to understand that. Stop being the nice guy. Folks going to hell because you so nice and you won't stand up and say anything. You need to know the difference between the two. There's false religion. There's been false religion around. Paul said it even before he died almost 2,000 years or more ago. It's trying to express, or a little less than that, probably 1,700 years to be exact, but yet and still, he said certain things would come about in this generation, that there would be false prophets, that there would be those that will deceive people. Do you understand that they're all over the place? And if the church take a back seat, now when I say the church, I mean those that's supposed to be genuine born again. If they take a back seat and pretend that everything is all right, folks going to die and go to hell, brother. Your grandma and them going to go to hell. You heard what I said. Your mom and them going to go to hell, boy. I need to tell you that. Because if you don't stand up and be a light, they may not understand certain things. Maybe they have not been educated enough to read the Bible. Maybe they do not understand. Slick Rick preach a line. Making money. Yeah. Don't you understand? I'm talking false religion. That ain't my message tonight, but I need to tell you that. False religion. There ain't no such thing as purgatory. Hello? There ain't no such thing as putting no money in no confession box for nobody else to confess for you. That's lies. Somebody need to tell you. Why are we afraid to say it? Well, I guess you'll be in the group of being the most disliked. Join the party tonight, then. You understand? That's what it's going to cost you. Now, if you want to be honored and loved by everybody, Jesus said, you take your place with the false prophet. So if everybody likes you, you a false prophet. See, if everybody likes me, brother, I'm sure a false prophet. But I don't fit in that category. I don't need to worry about that. See? But the idea is that, see, because if you agree with everybody, you just like the politicians. Give everybody something. Tell you I'm going to do something for you, I'm going to do this one and that one, everybody. When you turn your back, I'm going to tell that man I'm going to do something contrary to what I told you. Just to get the vote, baby. When you get in, you do what you want anyway.